Robocops are here, but for some reason, nobody's freaking out about it yet. This new police car doesn't need a cop to drive it. And that's not all this Robocop car does.
This prototype SUV was designed to launch a drone, read license plates, and send live infrared video back to HQ, all without needing a police officer behind the wheel.
The cops of the future will have lots of tools like this. The feature list would make Batman or James Bond drool immediately. Autonomous police cars roaming the streets. What could possibly go wrong? You see what happened here? They loosened you up with those robo-dogs. And soon enough, they'll have autonomous police cars like this on every street in every neighborhood in the United States of America. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like people mess with those autonomous vehicles when no one's around, right? Autonomous cops, AI police tech, drones. Ask yourself, are you okay with this? The future of policing isn't more cops. It's more robots, fewer questions. Speeding tickets? The AI and cameras can handle that. Hunting for perps? That's a drone job now. Let's do the math on this for a second so you can see where I'm going. You can pay every police officer, let's say $80,000 plus benefits. You do that for about 30 years and then, of course, retirement forevermore. Or you can buy one of these pug Robocops for about $200,000. Which one do you think you're going to see more of in the future? Don't get me wrong, some of this police tech is actually great. Here's some of the cutting edge stuff that the cops are working with before we get to the insane unhinged future that is before our eyes. For instance, the NYPD has been testing out this. It's something called the Star Chase GPS tag launcher. You fire that launcher at a vehicle and you can instantly trace the target with GPS. This could make police chases a thing of the past, and that's probably good, right? What about the emergency police drone responders? That's a super interesting development. You get an emergency call, a robbery, a fire, whatever. You send the drone out first, and the cops show up with fresh intel. You have an overdose call, they send out some Narcan. Not convinced? These new cutting-edge law enforcement drones are outfitted with sensors that can measure heart rate, breathing, blood pressure, and blood oxygen of a person from 500 meters above you. 3D crime scene mapping is honestly absolutely amazing. The idea that you would take this technology and map out a crime scene that you could then walk around or move around in would be something that would be incredibly helpful for the justice system. But some of the new tech is not so great. The K5 police robots in testing across the country look like this. Seriously, there's no cop around? Are you going to listen to this thing?
The Nightscope K5 robot, once meant to patrol the busiest transit stop in the subway system, 42nd Street, is now no longer deployed in transit, according to the NYPD. In fact, K5 now sits behind an abandoned storefront while strap hangers stop to snap photos of the now former robotic cop.
By the way, these robot cops get paid by the hour. The Digidogs that you've probably seen police forces show off are brought about by the Boston Dynamics team. And while they're not that useful, honestly, they do cost quite a bit, almost $400,000 a piece. But let's be real here. The future of policing is having these pug vehicles just autonomously wandering around every single neighborhood, including yours. Pug, or Police Unmanned Ground, seems innocent enough, right? These pugs come equipped with the following: deployable drones, thermal imaging, 360-degree cameras, license plate readers, audio sensors, and even touchscreen windows. These vehicles will primarily drive predetermined routes, act as a visual crime deterrent, and display key messages to the community from its windows. For now. Soon enough, they'll scan every single license plate. They'll track your registration, they'll look at you and compare you to a database full of people, suspects, whatever, and they'll make sure you're being a good boy or girl. For $150,000 to $200,000, these can and will replace police officers. And guess what? They work around the clock. They don't take vacation days. There's no sick days. This is the future. Somehow, someway, these pugs will cost about half as much as one of those dumb robo-dogs. And you don't even need anybody to control it. The future of policing is here. And it's not protect and serve. It's track and ticket. It's a meter maid with machine learning on steroids. Miami just launched one. Los Angeles is testing one. Everyone else is watching and waiting. So my question for you today is, are you okay with this? If you like these short videos on viral news topics, please like, follow, or subscribe to support the channel. Thank you.